Good morning. It is plumbing day. Supposed to meet my caretaker here in a few minutes. Head over to the Ferreteria and pick up it's like 25 pieces of 20-foot long PVC and carry them a few blocks away, put them on the boat, go across the bay out to False Bluff. Gonna load up the PVC and head over to Pointine here in the rain. So they're collecting it now. All right, just got all the stuff unloaded over here at Pointine. A little bit muddy out here. The bay is looking nice and calm at the moment. Gonna hop in the boat with the family and head on over to False Bluff. But yeah, nice day when it is not raining. And there's the family down there and the plumbing materials in it. We have reached False Bluff. It was a good trip over. Got a little bit of rain there at the very end, but the bay was nice and tranquil. The beach seems to kind of slow down a little bit on coming back. You know, got half of it back pretty quick, and now it's been a couple months since last trip, and still showing a little bit of that shelf there. So, but it's still coming back. A little bit of trash out here, a little bit of cleanup needs to be done. Just came across this huge piece of wood out here. I don't know what that thing is all about, but maybe see if we can pull that up closer to the house. So, yeah, looks good. Farm's looking great. Just from a little walk out from the canal out to here, and I'm going to grab a shovel, figure out how to start trenching this thing in, start the plumbing, and how to connect from the cistern tower over to the little house, trench up to the cabins here, and once the trench is done, I guess we'll just start putting this stuff together. So try to get some clips along the way. Y'all have a good one. All right, I think we have a rough plan in place. We're going to run the line off of this first main right column. We're gonna bring the pipe into the house behind me over the well and run along the wall. So we're gonna start trenching now. And we're gonna run it between the trees. Here we have 2 dead coconuts, so hopefully the roots won't be bad. They keep pretty condensed. We're going to right angle it, but figure instead of trying to add any pieces or friction or unnecessary joints into it, we're just going to curve it over, trench it under the column of the first cabin and then under the column of the second cabin there. Just had to move some old roofing shingles, and yeah, when we get to the cabins we'll put go with the T-angles and reduce them down to 1/2 inch. All right, trenching is definitely not too hard out here. Don't have to worry about any freezing, minimal roots, and it's sand. So moving right along, we got 1 on a post hole digger, 1 on a shovel, and 1 on a tool called they call it a macana, and it's like it's a big chisel blade used for chopping through roots and things like that. Alrighty, just finished up some lunch. Gonna hop back on the trenching. We're just kind of rotating through the tools. See what the weather's gonna look like. Not sure if you can tell on this. To the south, it's not too bad. But over there to the north is looking pretty dark. Hopefully it'll just roll east-west and it will not come across us. Caribbean's a little bit choppy, but like I said, a little bit clear over here. And yet again, on this camera, not the best to see, but Cayman Roca way out there is very visible. Sometimes it's a little hard to see. So yeah, nice day out. Get to doing some trenching. All right, rough end trenching's pretty much done. Over at the cistern now, just trying to figure out the best way to run this thing up a concrete column.
Aquí? No. No.
You tell me.
Aquí. Aquí. Aquí, ¿ves? Aquí.
Right to there.
Aquí.
Went in and put a little temporary board up here. Wired it up. Got the little T-angle there. We don't have the right things to put the brackets into the concrete. So we're cutting there and we're gonna run over to the little
Pasar primero la la.
cocina.
Después vamos a hacer esa. Así se pone. Déjalo cuando lo mueva.
A little peccary pig. Oh yeah, it's a good spot. Yeah, it's a good spot. Alrighty, you got the little farmhouse kitchen plumbed to here, done for today. And then 2 days from now, we're gonna hit the store tomorrow. Day after, we'll be back out. We'll connect the long run over to the cabins. And from the top of the tower, it will be above all of the fixtures in the cabins. Should be enough pressure for the showers and I think 2 sinks. So 3 fixtures in each cabin, composting toilet. Alrighty, looks like tide is coming in. And man, the sky's kind of been the same all day. Cloudy over there to the north and sunny down there to the south. So I guess that's good. And high tide make it a little bit easier to get out of this canal. One day have a big project of fixing that also. All right, finally wrapping up, done. Getting ready to head on back to town. Like I said, tomorrow we shop, and then Sunday we'll be back. And hopefully once we get this done, we'll be one step closer.
Aquí. Monkey.
The engine just scared some monkeys, some howler monkeys. So they just started yelling at Jose. Does not look like it was dry enough to do the concrete work here down at the end of the seawall. We'll see about maybe doing that tomorrow. Everything's looking good. Let me go clean up and find some food to eat. So y'all have a good one. Looks like I got a yard full of chickens out here. Good evening. Just finishing up for the day. Had a good productive day. Started off a little slow with the rain. Was not prepared, did not have the concrete nails, so just went ahead and did the interior plumbing. Definitely not a plumbing person. It was very rough. Had to work with you know, what we had and the low level of skill that I have also. Good productive day. Got to do maybe some concrete tomorrow, but that's about it. Y'all have a good one.